All right. What's going on, everybody? Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you're ready to build some stuff. Let's get into it, shall we? Okay. So, where we left off last time, we gave ourselves a little bit of a to-do list. We left ourselves with a bit of a power problem that we are definitely going to have to deal with. Good afternoon, Neff. Good to see you. We can already see it happening, live in action. So we're going to want to deal with this fast before this becomes a problem. Thankfully, smart plating is running well. Up top, seems like we're doing okay. And hopefully we're getting closer to getting some overflows going, which would be great. So what I think we're going to do is listen to the to-do list. We're going to go out on a biomass run. We're going to go over that way because I want to see what's over there. I've got biomass. I've got an object scanner. I've got a relatively clear inventory, so I think we're good. We are completely bone dry, so I think, yeah, this is what we got to do. All right. Let's shut this down. I don't, that doesn't feel like a good use of power right now. That should help us out quite a bit. Okay. So, today's goal, sorry if you hear a little background noise. Hopefully you don't, but see what it be. It'll only be for a little bit. Excuse me, sorry. So yeah, the goal today is to get done with phase 1, which I think we're going to be able to do. If we are lucky and there is a coal node, maybe out here near the water or something, we can get on coal power quickly. I'm going to ignore you. And yeah, and then hopefully get to steel. I want to, as much as I would like to get steel going, we really need coal power. So here we go. Let's grab you. Oh, hello, friends. Okay, let's make some friends first, and then we'll take care of that. You know what I forgot to make? A rebar gun. Oh, hello. Alright, let's see real quick. What does it take? Okay, stuff that I don't have, so I think we'll be alright for this trip, but make rebar gun. Cool. I'll try and remember that. Alright, start gathering some stuff. Smart plating is ticking up really well, which is great. So at the rate we're going, 500... Who's here? Oh, hello. I feel like not making noise. It's crazy. Keep still. Let's go. Okay. So yeah, we want all this stuff. I want berries, which is good. That Mercer Spear, I see you. Everything we get here, we're turning into biomass. Oh, I didn't think you would start from there. Oh, okay. Live and you learn. Yeah, we probably have like, well, not probably. We do have a little under an hour until we have all of our smart plating built, which is great. And then...
From a certain perspective, your brain looks like it is processing language, but there is no auditory data. If you are hearing voices that are not mine, this is no cause for concern. It is a common side effect of extreme pressure and stress.
Noted. So yeah, we will, I already forgot what I was saying. That was important. Anyway, it'll come back to me. Just gonna keep gathering stuff up. We are gonna do as much, oh yeah, sorry. We're gonna do as much as we can before that ticks over, and then once that does tick over, our priority becomes coal power. And locating good coal nodes that we can use. Once again, we're on randomized nodes, so we do not know where anything is. Okay, believe it or not, inventory is actually almost full. That is kind of good. Let's grab all of, hello? Please. Let's grab those. We're missing some. That's good. These are mycelia, right? Alright. Okay, so there are hard drives out here. I do not think we are going to be worrying about it right now. I just kind of want to poke up here real quick, grab a little mycelia so we can get those constructors running. And there's that cave in there. I don't think we're going to do much with that today. So full. We could take more coral. We could take more wood. I am carrying these as well. This should go a long way for us. I think we'll be able to get through biomass here. Let's go take a look real quick. Number one, I'm curious if oil stays the same. Oh, it's not oil. Okay. So it means there could be coal here, I guess. Sulfur, coal. That looks like iron. I think it's iron. Deuterium. I'm going to try and avoid activating stuff like that right now. Let's see. Are there nodes up here? I don't actually know. Oh yeah, water. Okay. You just stay over there. It's fine. We're cool. I'll probably grab this hard drive and just toss some plates or something. Do I want this right now? I don't know. That's a lot of... let's run it. Check it out. I think it's better to live. Okay, this is still oil. That's interesting. Okay. Having something is better than nothing, right? I mean, that's kind of how we have to think about it. Is that iron? Yeah. Okay. That's all I really wanted to see. Let's go back. I think we are very much going to be relying on scanning for stuff and hoping we find natural clusters. Because yeah, until we can get like packaged fuel going, it's going to be kind of hard to truck stuff. We might have a lot of like mixed trains, honestly, which would be kind of interesting to have like a ton of like mixed cargo. It's like we have so much different stuff coming from locations now that I think that's probably what we're gonna end up. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll figure it out. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty good. Plus all that biomass. That should be enough time to at least get us through phase 1, and we can start figuring out coal power. We're gonna build stuff. We might not turn too much on, just to kind of conserve on power. Okay, so you're mycelia. Whoops. Leaves and wood. Okay. Here we're gonna go all this into protein. Looks like up top is still running a little bit, which is pretty good. And then in we go. Okay. So that should be a little while. At least. Nothing ran out of fuel while we were gone. We weren't gone that long. Excellent. I think there was something we could research with berries, right? I'll save some mycelia just to have it. What could we do? There was I need the gun. Need the gun. Oh, inhalers, right? I think that was the wrong one, but
This fruit, dubbed the paleberry due to its tendency to stay light in color.
okay, I'm gonna skip that one. Okay, gun. Oh, this one too. What's this one? Wait. So many things. Okay, let's do the inhalers really quickly. Oops. Okay, whatever. Just take those. Forgetting keys already. Take that. We gotta make you into some protein. And then I need a few of these. I'm gonna make like 5. Okay, so. I don't know if these were the inhalers we originally wanted, but we can afford them, so let's go for it.
Research completed. The protein inhaler can restore health in the eventuality that you have been carelessly damaging fix-it property.
We could probably get that in a minute. Okay, let me get some cable.
Research to develop the rebar gun is now available.
Yes.
When completed, you will be in possession of a tool effective against any local obstacles actively objecting to the fix-it mission.
No objections. Inhalers for the win! Thought I had power over here. Wait, what? Oh, I didn't unlock the rebar gun. I just got close to it. Okay. I might just go steal some plate so that I don't have to make it myself. Don't tell me, okay? No one has to. So we got that. We got the rebar gun. Let's go.
Rebar gun
Inventory.
and iron rebar ammo
Oh yeah, and
unlocked. Your ingenuity
Uh,
towards preservation of fix-it property has been noted.
I don't think I can
You
afford
earned a micro break.
micro
And
break.
welcome back. I hope you feel refreshed.
I do. Okay. Inhaler wise. So
Pocket
what are
dimension
we
significantly expanded.
dealing
I
with?
worked all afternoon
these are the ones I
analyzing
wanted.
the
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Wait.
transdimensional configuratory permutations of alien DNA to achieve this. We are all doing our part for Fix-It.
Okay, sweet. This is awesome. Okay. Let's just craft all this down. You know, it's fine. It's fine. It's early game. We gotta use it. We don't have access to sloops for a while, so let's just go for it. As much as I want to stockpile stuff. You. So many things to do at once. So many things to do at once. Okay. So I want to make rebar, right? Because that's important. Let's get you cranking. That's fine. Handle that. We can handle that. I want to make a rebar gun. And I want to make some of these. Yep. So we're going to make a lot of protein. We need some screws. Got screws. Let's turn all of this into proteins. And then... yeah, we'll be in good shape. And then, what did I need for... do I need these for anything else? Unlock-wise? Or like DNA capsules? Not that we won't get more. Now we're going to get a bunch of these because we can just take on pretty much anything. Oops, sorry, I just hit the mic. Because we can just pretty much take on anything from a distance. And be happy about it. Alright, so let's grab this. It's just adequate music for the level of growth that we're about to experience. Inhalers are huge. Inhalers. Okay, so these are going to be big ticket items for us. Absolutely going to want those. Grab some of that, some of that. Okay, that way that'll just run because that'll fill up. Or will it? Is it a 1-to-1? Oh, it's a 1-to-1. Well, it won't. Well, whatever. That's fine. Still, let's do that. Okay. Any other research while the music rips? Okay, so these were the other ones we were looking at. Could get those as well. I think I want to save up for that right now. So we're going to do that. We're going to save mycelia to get 50. I think we have 12. I know I just made a bunch of power with it, but that's fine. We do have a yellow one, right? No? Yes. I thought. Okay. Yeah, we'll make that down. Okay, so power slugs. Let's do this. That. And I also want that.
Research completed. Yellow power slugs are further into their life cycle than blue power slugs, and thus have more potential energy stored.
Yeah, they do.
They can now be processed into power shards.
Alright, so we'll be able to scan.
Power
can
slugs
actually
extract
get
latent
that
energy from their
too.
surroundings to sustain themselves.
Oh, wait
By
a minute.
tuning the object scanner to the particular potential energy signature, it is now able to locate them against the background
I just realized the
environmental
music
static.
stopped. Sorry. Okay. So we need, for this, I would need more plate. Let's do this real quick. So I can make some. So we need 25, right? I'll have to make 26, but this is what it is. Alright, we're getting close to completing phase 1, which is great. I'm gonna tick off the biomass run. Warming up, we're warming up. A little slow start, that's okay. But we got our inhalers, we got our gun. And yeah, honestly, it does kind of make sense if we can get coal power before building everything else. It would be nice. It's not necessary, but it would be nice. Alright, so a few more of those, and then we'll be able to get purple power slugs and actually use them, which is pretty good. Again, I'm not worried about slooping them right away, just because we do need them in the early game still. So that's good, and I didn't actually pick up the purple one. Okay. We'll get plenty of these, and at a certain point, we'll be making them, so... There you go. That's a long way off.
Research completed. Purple power slugs seem to be near the end of their life
silica
cycle
we don't
and
have built yet.
significant
We're
amount
gonna
of
deal with
potential
that later.
energy stored. It is a good thing Fix-It does not waste. Purple power slugs can now be processed into power shards.
Okay, I will take that, because stun rebar early is pretty good.
Stun
we're also gonna
rebar
walk this
ammo
path.
unlocked. This applies a moderate electric charge to the target, capable of stunning small creatures and moderately delaying larger ones. This is quite atomically exciting.
This
That
will
was
come
a
in.
physics joke.
I literally thought she was done talking. This will come in handy, but not yet. Until we have the bigger power lines, I don't really care for those. Okay. Good. Stuff is done here. Let's make some power shards. And then I think we're good. We're going to store the rest of this stuff. We don't need hard drives right now. I'm just making sure. So, take you out. Actually, put those away. I'm gonna put chainsaw away. There we go. Ta-da! Oh, I also realized we gotta do something. Sorry, I'm just gonna admire it. Love it. Carry a stack. Okay. Super important. This is like so important. Totally forgot to do this last time. Okay, so we got that. We need we want the gold build gun. Let's go like neoned out. I kind of like that. Golden Nut is a classic. Maybe Summer Sloop for a little while, and then we gotta be cyan. Okay, good. Me. Save. Perfect. And now the gun's the correct color. Love it. Oh yeah, build gun looks cool. Okay. Ooh, nice. Alright, so we are good with biomass for now. We got our inhalers and our gun. Smart plating is getting there. I say... let's take a look. Okay, so the power... you got a little bit more there. You got a full stack. Still got a lot. Okay. So I know these are all filling up. But yeah, like you're still empty. Basically empty. Okay. So I don't need to go up top actually. It's fine. we know we're still hurting for power. So yeah, let's start kind of getting the rough positions here. I won't actually kick these into gear yet. And kind of get our situation sorted out. Okay, so I said last time I kind of wanted to do the storage like this. I think I kind of want to change that a little bit. So what I think we're going to do is actually build up so that this layer starts up here. So that we can kind of clear all of this so we don't have to deal with it, and then we'll just build the storage room up slightly higher. So we can do that right now because that doesn't take power. And having this established would be pretty nice, even though we're getting close to depots. I mean, we are getting close to depots, but I still think I want something small and simple for the early game. Feels like we're getting close to depots, I guess, but maybe we're, I don't know. I feel like we're actually not, so I'm just like, let's do the plan we set out to do. Let's take it from here, if I can get it to line up. There we go. Go across. I'm just going to build a wall up. Eventually this will not be here. So now we have a nice flat surface that doesn't have any obstructions. And it gives us a little bit of space here to get everything routed in, you know? A little bit of room to work. So let's just go out 10. It's probably going to be too far, but we might be able to get explosive rebar pretty soon, honestly. I should have thrown down one of these on one of those sulfur nodes. That would have been smart, because... Or no, explosive rebar is explosive powder, but we could get obelisks. Those are also easy. Start blowing up some of these guys, clear this area out. Okay, I would like that. And then yeah, we'll go up from here. So let's do a mock-up of that. So the storage room would start... back here, I guess. And I like to have space. So this is the lower level, right? The actual storage room will be up here, but we're going to use these to act as our kind of backfill. Filling up yet? No. We're getting there. We're getting close. We're getting close. Alright. Let me just delete that. It's gonna make a box. That's fine. Let me drop off the old heels I don't need, and I think that's all I can do. Yeah. That there. So we're gonna just start kind of moving stuff over here. Clear up this part of the base a little bit. Oh, nice. So first one, let's think about how we want to lay this out. I think I want this one to be concrete. I think this one will be iron plates. Make this one iron rods. This is really all just like preference. There's no right or wrong answer. And then we could do also realized I left out modular frames, which we probably do need. So yeah, that's an additional item. And I don't think we'll include steel in here, although we do have the SAM stuff. So maybe we do. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But in that case, then that would work out. So that would be concrete, plates, rods, reinforced plates, rotors, modular frames. That's one side. And then the other side... I can like run over here and not die, right? Cool. The other side. So that was the middle, and then I did one space. So middle, one space, good enough. Go here. One side will have to have 6, and then the other side will have 7 and a couple of odd number. 5. Okay, and then we could do like, what else do we have? Silica, quartz crystal, quick wire, AI limiters, or like wire, cable, copper sheet, or quick wire, AI limiters. Yeah, quartz crystal and then silica. And then we have room if we want to bring more stuff here. Our steel is right over here, so that's not too far. Once we get like blueprints going, I mean, that's easy. We can cover that in no time. So we might, you know, because then we could do steel beams, pipes, encased beams, eventually heavy modular frames, but that's like way down the line. And then we would have depots for sure. So, but that could work. That could work out. So I like this. I think that's good. That height is not bad. The only problem is it outputs on the wrong side. So I would actually, I guess it doesn't matter. Could just do that. Let's think here, right? So okay, I guess we could just do that. So then ideally we'd have a one on top, and that's the one that we actually draw from. So we feed the bottom, and then it just snakes up through to the top. Oh, not like that. And then the nice thing is this stays like out of sight, kind of underneath the whole thing. Yeah, okay. So let's just build out what we need for now. And I will go one more here. Hopefully I can do. We won't really have to be back here. It's just a build. We're the first one to go. Okay, so good there. I could start moving stuff over, but I'm not too worried about that right now. Let's get up top. How we doing? Like 130 more to go? Oh, I thought I was climbing. I was not climbing. Okay, so that will also obviously for now works. So we'll do that, and then we can have our output. And then, yeah, I think we'll do awesome sinks probably off on the end. But now with the higher ceiling, actually, wait a minute. Yeah, not quite still. Okay. These things are pretty tall with the antenna, I guess. We'd have to go up another couple, but we could still put a few of these down on the end, and I think that would be fine for what we're dealing with right now. Okay, cool. Let's get some more concrete. Anything else from here? Wire cable? Not really right now, just concrete. So we're just gonna keep building this out. Okay. And then I did have the idea dropping the hub in here, which could be interesting. We could fit like awesome sing. Let's think if we wanted to add more stuff. So we wanted to add beams, steel pipes, and encased beams, right? That's what we're guessing with. Which would be 3 more on top of the 15 we have, right? We said, because it's an odd number. Yeah. No, not 15. 13. Which would bring us to 16. So 8 on each side. I love me and trying to do mental math. Usually doesn't go well. It's not my fortitude. Is that good? So we'll just put these down just to have our layout, because I don't want to accidentally close myself in like I'm known to do. One more. I didn't mean to fall off. That's fine. We have plate. Still no. It's crazy. Okay. Well, at least once it stops, I can just kind of shut off the elevator for a little while and focus on... Yeah, I think that's just what we'll do. We'll just turn that off and just focus on building up some reinforced plate and stuff. Okay. So. those actually let's hold off on. Just do... Oh no, wait, we do need those, sorry. I'm already getting confused. I thought those were the ones I added for steel. So we need to... Yeah, we need all these. Thought that looked wrong. Darn it. That's so close. Let's just take all that back. Okay. And then... It should be interesting in terms of actually getting stuff in here, but we'll make it work. So I'm gonna go smart splitter. Placeholder. Alright, so we'll have this space to work. This won't be a ramp once this is done. We can obviously run belts on multiple levels. That's actually perfect. Okay, so we can do 8 per level, 2 levels, 16. Golden. Yeah, nice. Okay. And then what we'll do... So I gotta get more reinforced plate, but we're working on that. Just kind of mock this up because we are almost there, very close. We're gonna say you go to overflow, you're any undefined, so it's gonna prioritize filling that up. It's gonna take a real long time. But eventually it will overflow. Merger. I don't know why that was a struggle. We'll go up and we can send it in a line down to some awesome 6. And then we just repeat once we have more plating, but that looks like it doesn't interfere with itself. Sweet. And then this one can go in there. Rinse and repeat. Same thing here. Cool. And what we'll probably do is go like 2 levels up. So instead of there, we'll actually go up here. Probably just look a little bit cleaner. Alright. So in terms of getting stuff in here, we could start. The only problem is that's going to kick these into gear. Do not really want yet. Okay, we're 6 away. Let's go get ready to launch phase 1, shall we? There's the last few on the belt, actually, right now. So what I'm gonna do... Yeah, because we were actually kind of smart in how we set this up, inadvertently, is I can disconnect this line. The rest of the factory runs. Smart plating is the only part that's shut down. So we're good there. And there we go. Phase 1 complete, everybody. Got a few little stragglers, but that's alright. They'll go in for phase 2. Do I want that actually? Let's leave it empty. I think it would bother me to just see like 7 in there. You know, I'd rather just be 50,000 and not have to worry about that. So there's still a few more. We'll leave it disconnected. Anyway, all right. Phase 1. Let's pause this music and let's pull the lever. Oh. We got 27 to sync. That's nice. All right, coal power. We did it.
Welcome to the Project Assembly Pioneer Progress presentation. Congratulations, the Phase 1 project part shipment is now ready for delivery. On delivery, Phase 1 will be completed and the distribution platform will be constructed. After completion of Phase 1, the technologies of Tiers 3 and 4 will become available in the hub. Highlights are automated power, steel production, personnel transportation, and many more.
Tractors too are
Completing
going to be
Phase 2 of project assembly is your next main objective. New project parts will need to be produced and delivered to the space elevator as you have done previously. Continue to construct, automate, explore, and exploit for a better Fix-It future.
All right. Got a salute. Safe journey. See you in 5. Hey, you know what else that means?
Phase 1 of project assembly completed. This is only the beginning of project assembly, the first step towards saving the day. You have performed adequately so far.
Heck yeah.
Reminder, not only is Fix-It saving humanity, it is saving all of Earth,
including
kittens and puppies. It is statistically likely that you appreciate the continued existence of kittens and/or puppies. Continue the work for their sake. Continue the work for Fix-It.
First
It is time to start the work on Phase 2 of project assembly.
I'm doing it for the kittens. All right, so. Perfect, we're starting to stockpile. And you know what? For now, let's take a few of those too. Just cause they're not gonna miss those for a little while. Although will the machines automatically just fill back up? They will, so that's fine. Doesn't matter. Okay, let's go see 50,000, 50,000, and 5,000. Holy crapoly. And can you, like, we're gonna do this and it's gonna be wild, but like when we do this with recipe multipliers and everything is twice as expensive to build, and like powers are like, wow, that might be a multiplayer thing. I don't know, I might need help. You know, that's gonna be nuts. All right, so we gotta go coal. It's gotta be coal, and then steel. But if we go coal and get that online, we even just one coal power plant, like node worth, you know, so like 8 coal power plants, would do a lot for us. So yeah, it's got to be coal. Okay, we got some cable. We have our work cut out for us. So we already know where one node is. Am I seriously full up on stuff? Okay. Drop off, but I don't think right now. Smart plating. Here we go. I'm gonna want those. And I guess get rid of it. I didn't need to, but we don't care for it. Let's take a little bit more of that. All right. So, Mega Factory is the only way to go, I guess. Yeah, I think so. I really think that is the solution here. There we go.
Milestone reached. Power
Ta-da.
production can now be fully automated by burning coal, which has been added to the resource scanner.
Ding.
Water is also necessary to run the coal-powered generator and will require a network of pipelines to be
already
transported
know.
from a water source. To assist with locating and identifying water, Fixit has compiled this guide. Water is a somewhat reflective liquid and it may have thick vegetation growing nearby.
Apparently I'm blind,
To
man.
test if something is water, try touching it. If it is not solid and does not corrode your suit, it is probably water.
You mean to tell me there's been coal right there this whole time? I mean, I'm excited about it, but really? Really? I need to get my eyes checked. That's crazy. Also, we're not making copper sheet, which is... You didn't need it before, or did you? No, I mean, we couldn't use it before for anything, but it's just, I ran over there and I completely missed it. Somehow. I don't know. I don't know. We're about to find, we're gonna all find out together. Unless it's like not in a normal spot. Like, let's go see. Let's go establish a idea, because these two are not far from water, so that's fine in my book. Oh, what? Come here. Got him. Oh yeah, okay. I'll get you on the way back. Oh, we got more. Are these in the cave? Okay, yeah, that one... No, I'm just blind. You can't get much more in the open than this. Yeah, it's on, dude. It's on. It's over for you guys. Not enough space, that's fair. Okay, so we are gonna just drop... Just drop some stuff here. So got one there. No, these are totally in like just obvious spot. I see it right there. No? Well, these might be underground because these might be... They're underground or up top. Alright, let's find out. Wow. Well, I'm happy about it. I'm glad to... Oh, music. Okay. Yeah, I'm happy we got it, you know? I honestly didn't think we were gonna find any... Oh, it's up there. Oh, no, it's right here. Okay, so we got a pure node, we got a pure... We do have a pure node, okay. So this might be another little steel spot. Because again, not far. Is there more? Huh. God, I hate these guys. My body actually tensed up when I saw them. Okay. Did I miss it? Oh, right in here. Okay. This is an interesting spot. Deuterium, copper, and coal. I don't know if that's good for anything. I mean, deuterium and copper together is good, obviously. Okay, so where are we at? We're out here now. Any more? Okay, we're still getting all that. Let's go over here real quick. I think what we're gonna end up doing is we're gonna take this node and this other one, this other normal node. We'll overclock them both, so that's 120 per. Which should work out to like 16 coal generators, and then that should cover us to get some steel going. Probably just off this one for now. We get steel going. I think this one up here is going to be dedicated for versatile frameworks, honestly. And then, yeah, that's kind of our game plan. So let me kind of map that out real quick. Yeah. So I may have spelled that wrong. I don't know. Let's go there. And then that one we know. I don't have to worry about that. I'm just going to mark that so I don't forget, because that's kind of a bit later on. All right. So yeah, we're Mark II miners are not. We're not close to that yet, by any means. And I don't think we're close to, what do you call it? Jeez, there's a lot here. Well, 100 coal. I don't think we're close to the power lines either. So getting power out here is going to be a little bit of a struggle. I wonder. Yeah, no, right? Yeah, I figured. That would be too nice. Maybe there and do power here, or just go out to the coast. Yeah, probably just go out to the coast. Alright, so in the spirit of mega basing, let's see. We're gonna try and connect our power plant into the base. Okay, so we've got more copper out here. Got a limestone node over here. Okay, so we have reasons to come out this way. Just want to pull. Still ain't happening, right? Gotta check. Gotta check. Okay, so it's a little bit far. Not terribly far, though. One's there. One's there. So, like, here's basically the nearest water we can really get. For 16 generators, we need, like, 6 extractors worth. And if I could avoid pumps as much as possible, that would be great. Not a good coastline for this, honestly. The only thing that I don't love about building it right here is kind of why we're building the base tucked in over here, is that we want to save like the super flat open spaces for larger builds that are later on down the line. So yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We'll build a power plant out here, and we'll probably make some belt highways, re-blueprint versions or something. I don't know. Maybe I could get blueprints, actually. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Where are you? Hello. You want to square up? Yep, we're going in here. Okay. Why does the phase goal say 50k? What's up, Marcus? So we are doing a random node and 50,000 or 50 times multiplier for the project assembly. So basically, each phase takes me 50 more or 50 times more resources to complete. So instead of 50 smart plating for phase 1, it was 2,500. Instead of 1,000 of each and like 100 automated wiring, it's 50,000 and then 5,000. So just makes everything harder, take longer. Yeah, it extends the game. Okay. Welcome to the stream, though. Doing well. So with that in mind, we've kind of got a game plan that we can follow. I will make that one. Alright, so what we're going to want to do for starters, so let's make some copper sheet. So the phase goal is randomized too? No, sorry. So the randomized aspect is the ore nodes locations. Basically, where an iron node used to be could now be a copper node, could be a coal node, could be a Caterium node, you know? The overall quantity is the same, but where they are on the map has changed. So that's across the map. And then the only cost multiplier for the run is that 50x for my project assembly stuff. Like, all my other stuff is normal amounts. Just this is up. But it's like the same items each time, if that makes sense. Okay, so we're running low. I probably should have grabbed some biomass, but I really didn't have any room to do it. Alright, so what I would like to do is I want to take a quick break, let some stuff stockpile, because we're about an hour in anyway. but I'm afraid our grid is going to crash if I do that. So let's grab some biomass really fast. One more time, hopefully. Probably not, though. And just try and get this place to hold on a little bit longer. Oh, you can't do 1.2 yet? Why not? The console? I don't know if that's if they put it on console. Yeah, Xbox. Ah, okay. Well, this will be a modless playthrough, so once you're able to play 1.2, you'll get basically the same experience, which is nice. How much are we getting? Not a lot. Should we take that guy on? Let's do it. So much easier. Holy. Okay. I'm trying to remember if there's any other decent spots nearby here. Probably gonna end up in the plains. There's a lot of wood here though, this is good. Okay, I need to save the mycelia. Step. I always jump as soon as I see those guys. Let's take this. Yeah, I'm not trying to get in fights right now. Let's avoid that. Okay, 1200. That feels like a good number. 300 wood. These should be much better trees, yeah. Okay. Biogenerators is a grind. It really is, man. It really is. And we're on them so much longer than normal. Like, I'm on hour, like, 9 of this playthrough, almost. Maybe 10. So. And we're still on biomass. Like, we just got coal power. It's crazy. Yeah, it's pretty good. I think that'll be alright. I don't think there's any other good... Like, there used to be, like, ways to get, like, crazy mycelia from that, like, pink coral stuff. But I haven't found that really since. Here's some mycelia. Grab as much as we can. So I know I need to make a decent amount of fabric, so I may as well grab this when I see see it. Okay. And then we'll turn the rest into power. How am I so fast? I have these guys, Blade Runners. They are a NAM unlock that you can get, and they increase your movement speed and your jump height. You take less fall damage and stuff like that. Super, super good. Very, very good unlock. It's in Quartz Tree. In the NAM. Right. Oh, its base is holding on. Okay, we're alive. Crash yet. Alright, let's go leaves. Let's go wood. 130 mycelias. Not a lot. Let's see. 145. That's still not a lot. What do we need here? Oh yeah, so just so you can see, the Blade Runners are here. So you need silica and modular frames. That's as soon as I find quartz, I basically beeline for those. I love them. Okay, mycelia, so we need some for fabric, some for fabric, some for fabric, some for those, some for those. Okay. So yeah, I think we're going to hold off on mycelia for now. I'll leave that there, but I'm not going to worry about that too much. And I think we'll hold off on biomass too for a little while. I think we'll be okay. Thanks, we'll get those tomorrow. You're welcome. Heck yeah. Okay. Good. How we doing here? 300, 300. Fantastic. Okay. So let's kind of just post up somewhere real quick for a few. Have an idea. Let's try this. Okay, so we're going to do selfie mode. Wait, no. Selfie mode. And then... Oh, I thought you might be able to sit down. Ta-da! Oh, that's sick. Wait, okay. Not bad. Alright. So we'll be back in a few. BRB. Alright. Sorry about that. Had to feed the cat. Gotta do what you gotta do. Okay. Holding on. Seems like we're doing alright. Yeah, that should hold on for a little while. Okay, so something I was thinking about is we should be able to get blueprints. Granted, modular frames were kind of hurting, but we can make these now that we have reinforced plates. Yeah, we're not getting that for a minute. That's fine. And yeah, we're not gonna get that either, because even if we did, we couldn't take advantage of it until we really get Mark II miners. So, but blueprints is big. So we will need basic steel production to unlock steel beams, but then we could purchase steel beams from the awesome shop to then make our designer real quick. So I think that's what we're gonna do, because if I can make a blueprint for our coal power plant, which I know I can do, that would dramatically reduce the headache. Am I going to use trucks? Yes. Not right now. We're gonna wait until they're a little more viable. But we will be using them for sure. I would like to have kind of like my goal in mind, right? Sorry, my microphone's probably all out of whack. My goal is to have some kind of like logistics network, basically, where like the trucks are bringing stuff into like centralized nodes where there's trains, and then the trains are bringing the stuff in to the mega base. Of course, that's what you meant. Using them in general. Yeah. Okay, yeah. For sure then. Yes. Yeah, no, absolutely going to be using them. And definitely going to be using the fluid trucks, because I mean, the amount that they can carry versus a train is crazy. It's double. Well, train car. So I think for situations like this where we're going to have like nodes kind of dotted all over the place, like where we could just dedicate a truck, to just going back and forth and just taking care of an oil node that's in a weird spot. I think that's kind of cool. Okay, so modular frames. These are slow. It's still gonna take a minute. Yeah, alright, little handcrafting. Let's see, can I update our list? I can. Cool. So while we're handcrafting, let's do this. So those goals are still our goals. We're gonna take that down though, and we're going to set up 16x full power gens. And obviously connect/build that into the main base, and then continue off where we're going. Okay. What did I run out of? Rods. We know where to get those. Should probably just throw down a workbench over here. Do I have any more? Oh, we might be hitting that moment. Uh-oh. Okay. Is the grid strong enough? Kinda has to be. Yeah, I think it can handle a little bit. Alright, we're gonna do the quick and dirty version here. So I don't need like an insane amount. So we'll do that right now. I guess I could just dismantle. Yeah, let's just reclaim all this. Had a feeling it was going to be a little bit wasteful right now. So that'll get that running. We'll get some rods and stuff, and we just reclaimed a bit, which is good. We need a few more. Got 12, so we need 10 more. Okay. And then we need 100 to actually get blueprints. So we should be able to do it. We have, yeah, 56. That's pretty good. All right. So steel production. We gotta wait a few minutes, and that's okay.
Milestone reached. Coal and iron can be combined in the foundry to start steel production.
So
Project part
here,
number 2, the versatile framework, can only be created via
go.
automation.
We have
not
those
at a
tickets,
crafting
which is
bench.
nice.
Delivering these to the space elevator
we
is
actually
essential
need
if we are
one
going
sec.
to complete
That was
phase
first.
2 of Project Assembly and save the day. Fix it, and humanity is relying on you.
Oh no, we do need to, because we have to build it, and it takes steel. Okay. So we have 50 here as well. That's good. Is there anything I could do? Kind of clear this out a little bit. We have some of those. That's nice. I'll take those. Take those. Oh wait, we have a bunch of rods in here. That's actually awesome. Okay. Don't know how I missed that. I wish I set us up, hindsight. If I had thought ahead, I would have set us up to craft through our break, but oh well. What can you do? So a little bit of handcrafting. We'll get this going. If we can, I would like to use the steeled modular frame recipe. I just think that one's really good. I used it last time, but it is really good. We could also look into the other set, Just Being Done. Yo, that's quite a few elevator parts to get. Yeah, it is. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we've got our work cut out for us. We are slowly plugging away. Just got into phase 2, so. Let's see how we doing here. Good, halfway there. It's like that SpongeBob bit. We're almost halfway there. We're halfway there. So we'll get that. We've got Yeah, we've got the cable, we've got the concrete, we've got the beams. So we're good. And then, yeah, I'm trying to decide. I think, yeah, what we'll do is we'll set up after coal, and after the main base is set up, we can start focusing on steel. That'll be the big jump. Once we get steel going, that'll help quite a bit. Be able to get like logistics and stuff like that. Logistics Mark III, I guess. Alright, so that thing's pretty slow, so I'm just gonna kind of basically get us to 100, and then whatever's left in there we'll use. I don't remember if we need modular frames to build the designer itself, but I think we do. So, kind of just keep plugging away for a few. Anton, hey! Do you have summer sloops? It's gonna help a little bit. Oh yeah. We don't have them yet, but we need what do we need? Circuit boards to unlock those. So I haven't found any yet. Oh, I'm overcrafting. But yeah, we have like the thing here. So I just need circuits and to be able to make SAM fluctuators, which we're almost there. So yeah, we're definitely going to be taking advantage of those. Mercury Bunch is one of my favorite upgrades. Honestly, yeah. So it opens up so much. Like, everything just kind of increases dramatically from there. Yeah, man. I totally agree. Totally agree. Alright, let's top that off. Let's just let that run. And let's get ourselves some early blueprints, shall we? So... Oh, we're early. We're so early. We beat the pod. Okay. In that case... Let's drop you. Let's drop you. Let's drop you. Let's go get more cable. I was like, wait a minute. What are these? Is cable, no? Okay, so I put 200 in the box. Let's just grab 6. Just a little bit of extra. Okay. Take that out as well. Are you finding the randomized nodes are making it easier to reach goals or harder with the higher heart counts? Good question. So far, I'm actually of the belief that the randomized nodes are actually helping us out and making this go easier. Like, because it gave us a lot of stuff very close to us, to our start, that we normally would not have. Which I think just made it so that we could focus more on the actual phase itself, if that makes sense, instead of having to like go out and get stuff. Yeah, like this is a crazy good roll, and the fact that we have coal so close, that was what I was saying was the only thing was lacking, was it didn't have coal, and I just hadn't found it, and we have a bunch nearby. So this is really, really good, in my opinion. Yeah, very strong and very fun. It's cool. It adds like a new element of trying to find stuff. Nice not having to build much infrastructure is nice. Exactly. Yeah. Node purity is default. Yep. Yeah, so the node purity hasn't changed, just the locations on the map have changed. So they are... It's the same quantity, of resources across the board, right? So like the iron nodes in a normal game and the iron nodes in this one are the same, just where they are is different. And that goes the same for every resource. There's our freighter. That's all. I was just literally killing time until that guy got back. So let's get him. Heck yeah. Dude, all pure nodes randomized is a world I want to try. I think that might be the counterbalance to what we do for the hardcore modifier, is like, because everything's going to require just so much stuff, I think to balance that out, I'm going to make it so everything is a pure node. Like, everything, you know? It'll be random, but it'll all be pure. I think that'd be really fun. And then, like, you know, 100 X on the project,
Milestone
like
reached.
double
Blueprints
recipe
reduce
count
repetitive
or
building
cost,
tasks,
double power
further
cost or
optimizing
something.
your progression towards saving Earth, with its beautiful ecosystems, abundant natural
Hello, my
resources,
sweet.
and sunsets over frolicking
It's been
puppies
far
and
too long.
kittens. The Blueprint
Oh, yeah.
Designer allows you to build and combine structures once and then duplicate that configuration effortlessly. Any complaints about the spatial restrictions will only reveal your own inefficiencies.
Alameda. Tell them. Speedrunning is going to have a field day with this. They're going to have to create a category. Yeah. Oh, true. That's actually sick to think about. Imagine if that becomes like the default, like using a random seed. Okay, so we're detouring real quick because I realized we've got wire, we've got cable to get through this. We don't really have copper sheet, and that is a unfortunate, just not a miss by me. Like, I just wasn't really thinking about that for whatever reason. So we need that. Oh, that's gonna be underground, huh? Yeah. We are already smelting copper. Let's just go use some of that. I think that's what my plan was before. I'm scared to have power cost increased. Me too. Chainsaw Simulator for most of phase 1. Yeah, yeah, and even more so with these modifiers. Like, I'm on like hour, I mean now 10 or 11 of biomass. So I'm ready for coal, big time. So we're gonna go like that, and then this is like super temporary. But it'll make what we need. Okay, so that's a little bit of copper sheet. I have the smallest amount. I could do a couple of those. We'll have to get... Alright, so we'll set up the blueprint now while this starts running. And it's not going to start running if I don't connect. Okay, so that should work, because this is... Oh no, wait, we can do way more than this. I mean, not way more. We can do another one. Because currently we're sending 60 over to the wire for our stitch plate, which means we have 60 left over. Now we have 60 left over. We're in detail. Okay, so while while this is building up, let's make ourselves a blueprint. Honestly, that's probably the... Well, no, because then if I fall off, it's going to give me a bit better. Give me a flat spot. Kind of run around. I guess out here's... Start paving the world, you know?
Once you have built a satisfactory blueprint, interact with the Blueprint Designer terminal to save it. It will then be available in the Blueprints tab of your build menu. Blueprints can always be edited to correct mistakes or optimize. If you find yourself struggling to work within the set size restrictions, remember that this is a you problem, and efficiency can always be improved.
Thanks, Ada. Appreciate you. So, we can make a design, potentially, that contains everything and really makes our lives easy. We could also just make a design for the manifold, which is kind of what I prefer to do because then we can include like the actual concrete and stuff, and then we just put down a few generators. So that's kind of what we're gonna do. Let's swap you out to be that, and let's think about this. So we want to have the fluids feed in from the top. The coal itself can just run right down the middle, basically. So what I'm kind of picturing is we have a node here, we have a node here. We bring this one out over next to this one, and then we go straight out to the water. Probably we have to go out kind of far. We are going to build basically at the water level, so that the extractors can provide their head lift, and then that should hopefully get it up high enough into the system where everything is good. And then we'll just run 2 banks of 8 generators basically out into the water, and if we do it that way, we just have to feed in from both sides, which is fine. We can make that all work out. So in that case, let's go 1 meter foundations. What I'm picturing is I'm out of concrete. That's actually funny. Let's get some of that. What I'm kind of picturing is the center part where the water and coal is running are like higher up. So that way it all just falls down in. I'm gonna try and do that with the fluids as much as possible. So let's take you up. T-pipe time, baby. Oh yeah, wait. Hey, look at it. Would you just look at it? I love it. Good shout. I almost forgot about that. Oh. Damn it. That's kind of afraid that was gonna happen. 60. because I started building up iron. Okay. So I think let's just focus on this blueprint for now. Because, like, yeah, I could go get biomass, but then that's just a band-aid. This is the solve, right? So let's mess with this. Okay, so I'm gonna go. Let's do this. Give ourselves a good platform. 2 hours is good. So the generators themselves will sit here. We'll have to build a little more out of the platform, but that'll be all right. Coal, and this will be like at water level. So coal could run on this one. This is where we just gotta kind of check what we're doing. Okay, so coal on the right, water on the left. Coal would be there, water would be there. So let's add a splitter. And then we can do this one too. And now it'll tile, which is nice. If we get rid of this, I think it will tile. We'll see. So what we want to have is a junction up here that goes out, down, and in. But we can't be too high up from the water. So water extractor will be here. It can go up 10 meters. So let's go up 8. Now we don't have valves or anything, so we do have to keep that in mind. I don't know if I can get up there. I might not be able to. That's fine. Then we can auto-connect this too, actually. That's kind of cool. Okay. Let's do that, and then that, and then that, and no. Try and keep things somewhat the same, because if I put power on 5 there and then on 7 there, I'll get all mixed up. So just try and keep things easy for me. And then I'll probably want like a foundation or something. Okay. So up here. Yep, that's a pipeline, Ada.
Fix-it pipelines can contain any fluid, including the water necessary for coal-powered generators. Note, water does not flow upwards by itself. While water extractors provide some lift, to truly defy gravity, consider the use of pipeline pumps.
I mean, I'll consider it. I'm not going to do it, but I'll consider it. Okay. So this probably won't be here, might not be here, might be here. I don't know. Undecided. Okay, can I make this snap? I know these sometimes work. Oh yeah, there we go. would be there, and then you would be on the end. Alright, so the only thing here is we would just have to make the connection in, but we'll have to do that for the belts also, so it doesn't really matter. But in practice, what we would have... Oh, I flipped this around. Okay, go figure. That's why we check. Check your work. So... this one would probably be, like, back here or so. So I'll have to add like another foundation off the back, but that's fine. Belt will go in. That should be able to drop right. I don't think we have to go up that high. Honestly, I think we could get away with this. Okay, so just so I don't mix that up again. So we'll go junction. That one works, so we'll take it. Alright. So now, got that. We can go here. How can you open that building wheel? So on PC, if you hold down the button, for example, this is the R key, and it'll open up the build mode. If you hold down E, it'll open the menu like this. That'll give you like all the similar items. And I think that's it. I don't think there's any other ones, right? Yeah. So those two, R and E. I don't know what they are on console. I apologize if you're on console. Okay, you being there is actually a problem because that messes up the auto connect. Okay. I think I see the solve here. Let's try this. I'm just going to shift this down. So let's just take all of this out. Just so I don't have to redo all of this. Alright, whatever. Let's just do it. Alright, so in order to get it to tile, I need to make it a little bit different. But so you can't put items in the wheel by yourself. No, that would be nice, like to have your hotbar on a wheel where you could just like cycle through the different items. But yeah, so it's like if you look, you know, for example, like a storage container, personal storage box, and fluid buffer all in there. So if I hold E, I can see all three of those items. But same works for like blueprints. Like once you get a blueprint, you can set a category and then same thing, same rules apply. Okay, so let's put this back. Reasons why we're doing this will be clear in a minute. So we're gonna say that one is where the actual coal generator is. in our build, we would have something there, so that is okay. So now we're gonna put a splitter there. Oops. And we're gonna put a splitter here. This will allow us to... Okay, I understand. Thank you, bro. Appreciate your nice comment. Yeah, no problem. You're welcome. You're very welcome. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you. Happy to answer any questions. Alright, so now our belts all fit in nicely. Oh, hold on. There we go. And then I think by doing it this way, we still were able to get a little connection. Perfect. That's all we need for the auto connect, so that'll work. And then is it here? Yeah. And then we need to delete that. Okay. So now that will all work out. Wait a sec, 50,000 for phase 3. Yep. Running our new challenge. Yeah, phase 2 actually, you're right. Well, yeah, same. Yeah, we got the 50x multiplier going. I don't think I have any other like decorative stuff yet. So I say we just let it float. I think that'll be all right. We could do... I don't have the stackable ones yet, right? Nope. Okay. Yep, we're just gonna let it ride. Okay, it doesn't look like much, but it actually will do quite a lot for us here. So, what we're gonna say is this is a 2x coal generator manifold. Belts and pipes for 2 volts. Alright, and now we can start making some new blueprint directories. So we're going to start off, we're just going to make this power. And we're going to say... Oh, wait. What happened in my category? Oh, I hit remove category, didn't I? There we go. So we'll say coal. Alright, we are going to take this with us in case we have to make any changes. Oh, you know what? Hopefully this is enough to get started. So we're gonna need, if we can get one online first, that's good, and then we can get the base back on, and then we can get another set going. We can make a little like jump start setup with a couple of biomass generators that I'm not too worried about. Okay, so we need that. We'll need 4 of those. Still good. So I think we're pretty good to go. I think there's There is coal here. Yeah, we'll just leave it for explosive stuff. Do those kind of things later. Alright, let's go build ourselves a coal plant. So, if we wanted to... Using that, keep things on sort of kind of the same grid. Try and find the easiest way to build out there without burning a bunch of concrete. We could also just belt the coal over here. But it's kind of a decision of belt the coal further or run power further. So I think I'd rather just run power further because it's easier. Ooh, I should make some belt highways. We'll do that when we get out there. We'll make it a simple one. Okay, so not here, but from here. Out a couple. And I think we need to be like over there. Maybe a little bit further, but I think this is just a good way to run out. We're not necessarily going to build on this level, but what this will do is future-proof us so that in the future, when we do eventually kind of start linking these together with more builds, this will be not only on the right grid, which we could do by holding control, right? But it'll be at the right height. Because, like, something that I always hate is when I need to, like, line something up, and then I'm, like, a meter off, you know? Because it's just not... I just didn't check, you know? So, now I kind of do this to be sure. There we go. So this is where we want to be. Good bringing coal in really anywhere over here. I don't want to get up in that because we have to drop down. So yeah, probably from somewhere over here. And then that would make the most sense to be kind of out here. Is it those guys? Probably. Nobelisks would be good. There's always one. So that clears a good amount of space. But we have to be able to get water extractors down, and I really don't want stuff like obstructing us, so I think we're gonna end up kind of over here. If I could get rid of those, that would be nice. So I think that is basically once we get beyond these rocks, we're kind of in good shape. So let's go. It's probably going to be in the ground, yep. just gonna kind of step ourselves down to be at water level. Okay, so the plant itself will be a little bit off, but we'll build the rest to kind of make do. Well, not off, but it just has to be at a certain height for the water. Because if we're down here, it looks fine, but we're standing in water. So, get there. Let's get ourselves just beyond that. Alright, if I can clear these out, we're in good shape. Just hope there's not anything blocking extractors here. Should check in a minute before we commit to this spot. Okay, so a little guy there, that's fine. So okay, got that limestone node. But then once we're beyond here, we're kind of free. We've got a lot of space. Yeah, it's pretty far off the coast, but kind of is what it is. Over here, it's a better spot, but it's just way too far away for what we're at right now in the game. Alright, so let's go with this. And then we're gonna have to ensure... yeah, okay. That we can get an extractor in the front as well. So... let's try one of these out. We could actually go... oh yeah, that'd be nice. Put the extractors in the middle. That might work out for us. So we could like run a line in over. Yeah, okay, let's try this. So let's go with one here. That one obviously will not be there. Try that again. Guess we can't get up that high. Let's think. I would like to have the extractor. We're kind of just getting the fit right now and making sure things go how we want them. So there's that, and then we could do... yeah, no, I think this is better.
That may indeed be water. Try submerging your arm. If it does not dissolve, that will narrow down the range of possibilities.
Alright, hold on.
Or you could just pipe it to a coal-powered generator
it's
and
water.
see what happens.
I'm getting there, Ada. Don't spoil it for everybody, okay? I'm trying my best here. I need the update that fixes this. whatever update that is, that's the update I need. So that should work, right? And then back here. Okay, what did I say? Back here? Could go even further if we wanted.
Interesting, most pioneers already had coal power set up by this point because they
yeah.
understood their responsibility to humanity. Adjusting pioneer attitude metrics. Reminder, coal-powered generators require coal.
Ada. You're on thin ice, man. I'm telling you. Oh, actually, I was like, wait, where's the symbol? There it is. It's right there. Okay, cool. So these auto-connect now. Perfect, right? And then we're just off to the races, really. That's it. We can verify. This extractor here is going to be able to make some water. Oh yeah, there you go. I'm not used to playing with those versions. But there we go. Alright, so it's filling up. No pumps. And this should be nice and smooth. So something to note for regular players is that coal plants consume 45 water per minute. Our extractor here provides 120. Obviously that doesn't work out very nicely. But if we do 45 times 8, we get 360. So what we're gonna do is drop a power shard in here. Gonna blow the grid, that's fine. And that will up the amount of water we need to be the correct amount. We'll do the same thing on the other side, and everybody will be happy. Alright, so we know water gets in here. Let's drop down these guys. Clear out all of that, and then technically, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Can get rid of that guy. Oh no, we can't. Oh yeah, we can. Yeah, we can. Now we just got to make sure that we get these lined up properly. end here. Simplify that. So this side, we will have another extractor over here. I usually used one underclocked extractor for 2 generators. Yeah, that's also a perfectly fine option. I think in the past I've crunched the numbers and yeah, I think it was ended up being like basically pretty close no matter which way you did it. So I think that's why I kind of just was like, yeah, I'll just do this. It works out. But yeah, you're totally right. That is the other option. You could just use 3 and be all good. Or 2, and yeah, there's several ways to make it work. Oh, there we go. We already got it. Nice. And that would be that. So spacebar 2 times. So what I'm curious is it worth doing this? Probably. Yeah, let's just leave it. That's fine. Unless these act weird, we'll keep them. They look good. Okay. And then you actually wouldn't be here. So you would start the next bank. Yeah, and then I think the nice part about this is we can just kind of slap these down wherever we find coal nodes near water. Which is good. You have 8 generators? Yeah. Yeah? Yep. Oops. Okay. So we are going to have to get our coal over here. But that's just over there, so we'll set up some blueprints, belt highways real quick, and then we'll get that going. Let's head out there. So we'll just kind of have this as our reference point. We could actually, yeah, you know what, let's do that. Now that we're out there, we can build over from up here. That looks pretty good. Okay, so I don't want to hit the concrete. I want to leave room for that. Yeah, let's just go over on this. It'll be alright. So we'll get stuff in here, and we'll probably split and go over to the other one, which we can drop the first one in just so we get our footprint, right? Okay, so that is too tight because we need one more row. So I'm just gonna confirm. I'm short on cable, which is fine, but I just want to make sure we got the right spacing. Yep, looks good. Okay. So, how we do that? That's 2.5, not bad. Let's get some cable, and then I guess just back at the base we can plop the blueprint designer back down and get ourselves a belt highway. I'll just make a blank one for now, just to make our lives easier, go a little quicker. Okay. So yeah, definitely next time, I think the name of the game is going to be smaller builds that we're able to keep running indefinitely, you know, versus kind of doing larger builds that we have to turn on and off at the start. Yeah, I think that'll be pretty helpful for us. All right, so goal is, I can't mark it. It's like right there. Yeah. Got a pure node there. We got the normal node there. Okay, so we're just going for this guy first. So really a pretty straight line. Now there's no way to really like future-proof this. So we might end up having to move it. So we'll try and just get it in a good spot here. Planning the next run already? I am. I am. I mean, to be fair, that's what this is, a practice run, you know? Can't help myself, man. I can't help it. Alright, what am I doing? We gotta build... Should I worry about this right now? We don't even have... No, we don't have stuff to decorate. Once we get pillars and stuff, we can replace this with a real one. Yeah? Yeah. Let's focus on the priority task at hand. Okay, so here... we can go up a couple... So it's right there. That's probably one too high. Actually kind of worked out. Nice. You guys can't get me. Spiders down there. Okay. so it begins. So... carrying too much stuff. I'm not gonna be able to pick that up. Right? Yeah. All right. So. Let's go this way so we can make the turn. Let me up. Alright. So there. Go there, go there, go there. Okay. Again, I think we keep things simple. We just run power poles for now. And then once we're able to make our good version, we can do that. Okay, so we run power and belts back together. And then, yeah, for this, we'll either... I think we'll just make, like I said, like a small group of generators, just enough to... Oh, I'm out of plate. Just enough to kind of get us up and running. And then... once we have coal online, we can take over power from the main base. You gonna make it? Nope. How about that one? Yay. Nice. Alright. So... I can throw some biomass down here. We can work that all out. Let's get ourselves... What did I need? I already forget. Plate. Reinforced plate. There should still be some in storage. Famous last words. Let's find out. Nice. Alright, let me deal with this inventory really quickly. Just give me some of that. I'll turn that into biomass. That. Okay, we got a lot of stuff. It's fine though. So we do get power back on. That will help us out. Yeah, That's all right. We're almost there. Almost there. Finishing stretch here. Alright, so we'll need we will need a few generators online. And for a couple of minutes, because that coal's gotta move pretty far. I need more plate than this. That's not enough. No way. Yeah, so coal's gonna have to run for quite a bit, so I think we'll start up the coal before we start up the water. That way we're not just running the extractors for no reason. Let's hope we have enough to pull it off. I feel like I'm playing that like Cube Runner game. I don't know if anybody remembers that. It was like a Flash game, like way back. We just like played as like a little gray guy, and they would just like avoid the holes in the floor and stuff. I used to play at like school and shit on the school computers. So totally should have dropped the generator down. Populous was one of my first games. I don't know that. Maybe I do, and I just don't remember the name of it. I feel like that's more likely. Yeah, I remember all the like cool like game sites and stuff from back in the day. So we need 5, that's good. 1989 game, nice. Definitely don't know that one then. Well, I shouldn't say it like that, but probably don't know that one. I was, in fact, not a thing in 1989. Apologies to anybody in chat. Alright, so I can do... I literally just said don't hook those up, right? Okay, I can do that. It's good, and then... go biofuel. Good. This is definitely overkill. I did not need to make all of this, but here we are. Okay, so you're gonna pull a lot. I guess maybe I did need to make more. So that'll cover that. Biomass is nice because the fuel won't burn unless it's needed, so those will just go at really slow rates. Basically, let's see if we actually have coal on the way. Very exciting though, our first coal belt. Finally getting off biomass power. I think I see it. No? Nope, nothing yet. These belts are so slow in comparison to... No, that's red. Why is that red? What did I miss? There's something back here. Okay. Oh, I didn't go up. Right. Missed, like, the most important part. Okay, let's see. So, hopefully now... There we go. Full running. Just want to make sure it's on the belt and we didn't mess something up. Okay, I see it. Very good. Get out of here, man. Don't mind if I do. Okay. So coal is underway. Alright, so we can turn on the water extractors and we'll get the pipes pressurizing. This I'll try and set up sort of how we're gonna have it. I'll probably move that back so it's not in the way. Yeah. So that's at least a little bit better. And then... So we will have actually power lines running down that one in the future, but for now, we'll just go kind of down the middle. I don't know. We'll do decorating later. It's not super high on the list. Okay, so that is good. We should see coal getting here any minute. There it is. While it's too expensive, honestly, it is good practice to let everything fill up first. So before we, like, I would have made these with smart splitters if I could have, because that would be easy way to ensure that, but we'll just make sure everything fills up. I could throw portable miners on there to just get some easy coal going. Let's do that. And then I'll take this back, and maybe we can get base kind of back online in the meantime. At least start to. Okay, so that's going to take a few minutes, sorry. It's going to take a few minutes to fill up, so we're making 120 per minute. We have 8 generators that can hold 100 each, so that's at least 7-8 minutes till everything's filled up. The water is all good already, which is great. So yeah, we're gonna go just drop a few of these on here. That'll kind of speed the process up. If not for this time, at least it will for next time. So we'll just have some coal. Grab. So we can just grab some coal there. Don't think we have anything else hanging out there. Let's go back to the base real quick. I'm just gonna drop off a few things and then we'll give that time to fill up. Those are really gonna be for the next set that we build. I can just go grab stacks out of there. Because by the time I do this, go back and then get over there, I think most of the generators are gonna be full. Okay, so is that enough? It is? Okay. I should have done that a while ago. Oh well. Oh, it wasn't enough. I feel less bad. Okay, I'll make a little bit. Let's do that. I'm gonna go here. I'll leave them in there for now. Yeah. Alright, so that will start running again, which is good. Let's go see how coal is looking. Alright, I could grab a little bit. Guess we still have a few minutes. I'll grab like No, I'll just grab whatever I can. Just bring it, and then we'll have some for next time. Okay. But yeah, I'm not going to be too attached to all of this. We most likely will change it to be a much nicer version of a belt highway. I don't know why I was like worried that the wrong lift on there. Okay, so this will give us how much is it? Are they 75 each? I think, right? Yeah, okay. So, like 600 megawatts, which is pretty good. Okay. Gotta check sometimes. So we've got... enough just to help these last few. Good. Alright, so those are all set. We go back here. Okay, I think that'll work. So we'll go on and splitting. Should be correct spacing. Okay. Hell yeah. Nice. Okay. Very, very big moment right there. Holding firm. Good. Alright, let's get power just back into the main base right now, and then we're immediately going to build... Well, we're going to take a break, and then we're immediately going to build another one. Hell yeah. That feels very good. I'm very happy that we've got our power sorted out for the most part. And everything we see here is incredibly subject to change. Let's just have some ladders going here. I would really like to make like a very, I guess like utilitarian, like, is that the right word? I don't know. Like a big like concrete kind of like complex, you know, where it's like a bunch of different buildings and stuff, but you can tell it all belongs together and it all works like as a unit. Let's go, just go down the outside of this instead of trying to cut through factories. Grid crashed right on time. That was this grid, not the whole plant. Second time's the charm. There you go. And there we go. So we jumped up to 930, so we are comfortably in range of our max consumption right now in our coal plant. Yeah, we are good. I think we're good to just build the other one. So we did not use that much copper sheet. Let's see. I would like to do it if we could, just because I'm already in the mindset for it. It's easier. Oh yeah, good. All right, sweet. So let's go chill out, kind of watch the coal plant for a few minutes while I take a quick breather, and we will drop down another one. That's I don't know, where's it good spot to be? I don't want it to be too noisy. So. Nice. Alright. Here we. Alright, I'm back. What's going on? See, one of our coal generators didn't make it. Let's go investigate, shall we? Couple of them. Oh, you know why? I know why. Oh, maybe I don't. So you're overclocked. No fuel. That's crazy, dude. What is that? You need a belt? Yeah, alright. I mean, it seems a little extra, but it's fine. Okay, so... Professional. Alright, so... Let's do another one. Get ourselves... very comfortable in terms of power. Actually, you know what? Now that we have power, let's go back to the base real quick and turn on the awesome sync stuff so that we can start generating some more coupons. Because I'm gonna want to get stuff like pillars, windows, you know, all sorts of building stuff, really. Now that we kind of have that part of the game opening up. So we're going to leave smart plating off still for the time being. We just really don't need to have that going. And I was thinking about it. Now that we have blueprints, we can actually just start building the base the way we want, you know, like with our blueprints. So instead of making our starter builds again by hand, I think we're gonna design some blueprints and come up with some just like nice scalable builds that will carry us for a while, you know. We might even tear down the smart plating factory and redo that too. As crazy as that sounds, because once we have blueprints, we would be able to improve quite a lot. Sorry. Really I gotta get like something where I can mute quicker. It's hard with two computers going. Alright, so I think for this one, we're just gonna go out from over here. Again, not worrying about the looks too much right now, knowing that I'm going to come back and pretty much change everything. If you haven't caught on yet, that's kind of the theme. Inadvertently, but it's just what we're doing. So we'll go there. I'll have... We already have power down here, so let's just go... over here. And I don't really need... much else. Should be good. Okay, that's good. me. Let's go. Oh, no. That was close. Wouldn't have been the end of the world, but better to catch something like that early. So, got water. I have to get another power slug. I saw one back up there, so when I head up to look up coal, do that. Or grab that. Okay, cool. And then let's just go one more down here. Well, actually, no, we can leave that open. That's fine. I might want to fill that in later, but I'm not worried about it now. Okay. Let's go look up coal. And I'm actually going to need a few more power slugs. I don't know about it. So I need ones for the coal. Mine as well. Alright. We're changing it. We're changing it. So we're gonna go from 2 and an overclock to having 3. Put one in the middle. I can. I wanted to put like a little bump. I guess if we do it... I don't know why that helps, but it does. Especially when you feed in multiple areas. At that point, we'll probably turn those in so everything is just in the same direction, facing the same direction. Oh, I can't move these. That's right. So let's go there. So we got power right here. Should start to fire up, and then I don't know though, because if I wanted to turn these in, kind of isn't a lot of good options to hook up to here. This would be like here, yeah. So, sorry. One second. So, with that, hopefully, take that away. And take that away. And it should all work out still. We'll keep an eye on stuff, but yeah, should work. I've done stuff like that in the past, so hopefully keeps on working for us. What I do want to put down. Drop all that off. And then we are gonna head out to the next coal node, and we'll start getting that brought in. I'll probably run that here, and then we might switch around which one's feeding what, but that shouldn't matter. Okay. So our other coal node is out there. Just gonna keep running over this way. Alright, we want that one. We're gonna save this one for steel. Versatile frameworks. So that's over there. I say we just keep running. Do we just keep going straight for now? For now. I don't know what happened to my voice. I don't know why it just went. I can't stop clearing my throat. I apologize. Try and mute as much as possible. Alright, so we can kind of turn in there. Oh, I'm out of concrete. What a shame. Alright, so on my way back, I will, guess, build out power. Keep an eye out for power slugs too. I do need that one. Well, I don't need it, but we're gonna want it. Okay, so any other ones? I see those seeming upset, not sure why. Good. Let's grab reinforced plate while we're here. Oh. Okay. This is a pretty far run, so hopefully this is enough. Should be. Can't carry anything else. Can I drop anything off? I can. Let's get rid of this stuff. We don't need all that wood we just picked up. That'll help our biomass a little bit. This is kind of now just like reserve power. It won't function unless we go over 600 megawatts, basically. Get rid of that mycelia too. Or if for some reason coal power goes below 600 megawatts, or below our max consumption, really, it'll kick on, but until then it's just kind of 330 megawatts of extra. So nice to have on deck, but not hopefully something we're going to need going forward. So we're here. No, instead down this one. So now I can bring this out with me. Let's see, can we make this? Yeah, probably. Nice. So probably what we'll do once both lines are, well, once this other new line is full, is we'll just switch inputs basically. So the current line that's going will feed into this one, so we'll make it so we can do that. Like that. And then this one will be that one. So I'm gonna build here. As if that were the case. And at this point, I'll just worry about getting power going, and then we can build the belt on our way back. So I think we got a little bit more to go. There. Okay. I think here is good. Find out together. No need for that. That's rude. Very rude. Very rude. Might actually want to move that over a couple, because I think the coal node is, yeah, right back there. Yeah, let's just go there instead. If I can do this without getting back up there, I'm gonna do it that way. So I'll probably just fall back off. So, considering my track record so far. Okay, and power. Alright, so that should cover all of our coal needs, power-wise at least, for a good while. 1200 megawatts is a good amount of power. Let's go there. So let's assume all three of these nodes at some point are gonna get brought out here. Nice. These probably will go out a different spot, but I'll just make it so that we can get them out this way if we need to. That, and then that, and to overclock. Cool. All right. So I'll cover it up later once I get the wall holes. We can hide that away. You'll never know. For now, you're gonna know, but just for now. Okay. So do this. I'm gonna pick up those portable miners that I left at the first coal node, and then yeah, we'll head over. And get ourselves going. So for now, I'm just gonna kind of wait a few minutes for that. Oh, I totally forgot to grab those coal nodes like I said I was gonna do. So yeah, I don't want to disrupt this right now because that'll mess with the power situation. Yeah, that's gonna be probably several minutes at least until that stuff gets here. So we might be able to set up most of the new power plant in the meantime. Hello, Bean. So, get it one of these times. First try. Yeah. Wow, I used up all that smart plating or reinforced plating. Well, okay. At least we're making more. Let's go grab some more. That's crazy. That was a lot. That was like 3,000. I did not expect us to burn through all that. That is actually kind of impressive. We had just the right amount, too. That is plenty. Yeah, we're definitely going to need to scale that up. I'm honestly, I'm kind of thinking of trying out copper rotors on this playthrough. Because I don't think I've ever had a situation where I was like, yeah, I have so much copper that I could use copper rotors. But we do right now. So might be worth it. I don't know. It's worth entertaining the idea. I think we'll make a modeler comparison so we can kind of get a better idea. But if it feels like the move, then we might do it. So that's how I have that. Is that how I have you? Okay. And I was thinking, wouldn't this be... Yeah. Just looking at the foundation, so I know we're splitting. And then we're like on it, so as long as it's in line, should I was wrong. Okay, that one I got. I just got one. What's up? Are you cooking? Question mark. Kinda. Yeah. I don't know. Feels like it. What's going on? Rupina? How's it going? I think it's safe to say we're cooking right now. In the middle, right here, we're gonna add the input for our other extractor. So let's do that. Here. Ooh, copper sheet. We are making that, right? Yeah. Alright, let's go check on the other belt over there. I think it is probably... Oh, no, I didn't fall. Is what it is. It should be caught up, I would imagine. It's fine, I guess I just don't need to be up there. Just wasn't meant to be. No, I think what is meant to be is railings. I think those are very meant to be. Make sure we do it the right way. Alright, so there'll be a short gap, and then good to go. And now this line will take over the new one. We should be all good. So I'll use up all this coal that I have to fill up those generators, get these water extractors going, and then we should be good. You know, let me go back here. Just easier. Okay. we want... Oh yeah, I still didn't get copper sheet. Womp womp womp. Okay, let's go get that. Is there anything else I'm short on? More plate, I guess, but I don't think we need that right now, so we're alright. There we go. We are very close to having depots, which early depots are not incredible, but I mean, they're still way better than no depots, so dimensional depots. So we will be very happy to get those. I can clear that there. Okay, there's the gap. So that means the other one's not far behind. Cool. So, water extractors could line up nicely. That'd be great. Okay, and then the last one, so it goes... Last one goes here in the middle. Alright, so we'll give those a few minutes. There we go, we got coal. Let that fill up the belt. And let's drop our power. Just ready to be on. And splitting. Just repeat that. Cannot wait until we have daisy chains. It's gonna be awesome. We just want to see the pipelines are nice and full. Yeah, no gaps. We don't want any gaps. Alright, let's fire up our next set. Alright, so we basically in this episode comfortably doubled our power grid. In reality though, we reliably like tripled it. Because before we could kind of handle like 450, and now we're doing 1200, which is pretty good. So, keep an eye on this for a few minutes. Let's just kind of get a look from the top here and see how we did. Yeah, we just wanted something clean, something simple, something functional. Seems like we managed to do that. I gotta get that power shard out here, and I'm gonna guess you're just like, well, yeah. So let's clear out all of you. You're good. Let's check out these guys. You're good. I'm sure you guys are all fine. We just started you. Yep. Take that. Sounds good. Nice. Alright. Very, very good. There's some coal there. I'll take that back to the base with me. I'll use that for like explosives and stuff. I think there actually is a sulfur node over near that other hole that we found, so we might be able to set up like a nice little situation over there. Okay. So, I think that's gonna kind of do it for us today. We're just about hitting the 4-hour mark. That feels like a good stopping point. Whoops. Let's do that. Let's do that. All right, let's clear out the old inventory. And we can kind of decide what the plan is going forward here. Rotors, we're going to be able to start syncing those. We're making, yeah, all right. So we're probably gonna rework that for sure next time. Blueprints for sure. Quite a lot there. Dump coal in this box. It's just gonna be our kind of general stuff. Keep building up some biomass here. Yeah, this was good. This was very good. So we got our situation finally under control. We are in good shape on the next set of milestones. Honestly, getting a tractor kind of feels like the move. Especially now that we have some coal lying around and some biomass. Also, hypertubes are going to be a big thing that we want here. So, lots to unlock, lots to do. Plenty of time to do it. Right. So, let's fly back out. Cool. Get a view of everything. Everybody, thank you for coming by. Thank you for hanging out. The right screen. We will be back on Friday, so be sure to come on back, and I'll be posting the kind of supercut edit of this stream, hopefully tomorrow. So keep an eye out for that. And if you guys have been watching those, be sure to leave a like on those. Let me know what you think. And I'm always looking to improve and always looking for suggestions. So, yeah, feel free to leave them in the comments, all that good stuff. Anyway, appreciate you guys. Have a good night, and I'll catch you on Friday. Peace.